Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm breaking down my last grappling match. This was on ECC4 in Bolton. I was going up against a fella from Stealth Bolton, very skilled grappler. Shout out to him. So starting off the match, he gets a double hand grip on me and post guard, and I'm just trying to work on my outside passing. Because I felt his grips on my hand and they were quite strong, so I wanted to enter on my terms. So I was just trying to feel him out. Here he tries to wrestle up, I bring him back down again. But here he sets up a really nice guillotine in a minute. You see in the second he gets a double wrist control on me and then a head grip. And as I try to disengage, he uses that to snap me down into the guillotine. And then I slam him down. And here the guillotine was really tight. I thought I was going to go to sleep because I wasn't going to tap. I didn't want to lose again. So I was just trying to endure. I was doing the right thing, put my head on the mat, posturing up, getting my hips high. But like I said, like his grip on my neck was just really strong. So I was just trying to control my breathing, making sure that I wasn't going to go out, making sure I wasn't going to tap. I was hand fighting as well, which relieved some of the pressure. I think at this point as well, he left it and I popped my head out. You'll see in a second. But yeah, I was just making sure that my hips were higher because he needs my posture broken to finish it, so he can obviously get a torque and finish a choke. But he didn't get it, and I got my head out, which we'll see in a second. He then used like 100%, lever there, you can see, and used it to sweep me to get him out. Really nice sweep that was. I wasn't expecting it. I was a bit worried when he got that grip on my head. He was going to use it to submit me, but he just used it to sweep. Because he can get a nasty submission from that. I don't know if it's like a lock or like just whatever. Here, my teammate's telling me to kip out, but he's doing a really good job of securing that arm. So then I get an overhook, which you don't see, and I use that to sweep him, get back in his close guard. And then here, I'm just trying to regain my breathing, regain focus. I'm just getting like an inside position on his hands because I don't want him to obviously get any grips on me, and obviously he wants my posture broken, so I'm trying to posture up but on my own terms again. I'm trying to do everything on my own terms. And then here I'm sort of really proud of this bit. You'll see in a second. My cage awareness as well, because obviously I do MMA, so it's something I'm trying to work on. I then carry my opponent to my side and I start, you see in a second, I put his head in the fence, which makes it hard for guard players like himself to get any sort of sweep or momentum. So like I said, I put him in the cage and I was just trying to be nasty with it. Like my whole plan was just to be nasty. Like that's how I grapple. I just smother, forehead on neck. My shoulder was rubbing in his face here as well. I was smothering him as well a little bit, and the ref kept on telling me to be careful with my fingers in his eyes, which was fair. His guard wasn't opening up too much, so I was trying to break his guard. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I can't really see. I think I was trying to get like a Dagestani grip on him or something. Yeah, this is where I'm trying to get it. But he's wise to it, and then he fights that grip. And then here I'm just being nasty with my head position. I'm digging my head in his chin. I'm smothering his mouth and his nose. That's when the ref was telling me be careful. I'm just trying to get reactions out of him so I can disengage and open his guards. Like that's what I like to do. I then think at this point, yeah, he's entering my legs here. In a second, you'll see he enters in the K guard. His K guard was really good as well. His grips were strong. It was good entry as well, to be fair. But we were drilling this in the back room, me and Connor, as a little warm up. So I knew the escape, and I know leg locks as myself as well. So I knew what I needed to do to get out. I think he had oh my goodness, I forgot what that position's called now. Whatever that position's called, he had me in it, and I spun out whilst I was fighting his legs. And again, he's trying to obviously get back to his side of the cage, but I'm trying to keep him here on my side, pushing him, trying to lift his legs up, just get a reaction, like I said, and work on that outside passing, which I do quite a lot. Here as well, I think he goes up or something, and I use that, and I pass his legs. There we go. He goes in for my legs, but I use that to go past and sprawl him out. And then here, I just get to work. I don't get to work. I just put my pressure on him. I'm just trying to be nasty, like I said, just get a reaction out of him, because I'm not hunting for subs. I'm hunting for a reaction so he can give me a sub. So here I'll try to get that Kimura, but again, he was wise to it and turtled. And when he was in the turtle position, I was gassed, because this is when I knew, okay, he's in a position. I work a ton in the training room, and I need to get the work, because I was down on submission attempts. So if this went to the judges, I would have lost. So I needed to work, and I was trying to work. I was trying to push the pace. So at this point, I'm in his half guard. You can see it better in this perspective. And I'm just trying to be nasty, so hopefully you can see better. I'm just rubbing my hands on his face, trying to disrupt his movement, and then obviously the ref then steps in and tells me to be careful with his eyes. You see in a second, ref telling me to be careful, and then you can see in a second as well that he enters my legs with a K-guard entry again. But then I flick my leg over and try attack his heel, but it wasn't. I had a bite on his heel, but I didn't have his knees pinned, so he could obviously he got out of it, but that did count as a sub attempt. So I think it was 1-1, 2-1 maybe. I'm not too sure. He got out of that position, and I made sure I stayed on top, and I just kept on pushing him around, kept him on my side of the cage as well, so he couldn't even hear his corner. It was just my corner, my main corner. It was just shouting instructions to me. And here as well, I was just trying to just be nasty with it again, like I'm saying. Make sure he's carrying my weight, he's feeling my pressure. Yeah, I was trying to take a breather here. I should have gone for the gift wrap and then taken us back. But like I said, I think he knew. Obviously, he knows the position. He knows what I'm trying to do. So he was keeping his left knee high, so I couldn't get that hook in. So he then turtles again. And then I think it's just towards the end of the match, he just kept on turtling, just due to fatigue and tiredness, really. But obviously, I've had 6 MMA fights. So I'm used to going to the end of matches absolutely knackered and pushing the pace. So here I'm just trying to stay on top, be nasty, and I'm hunting for that back. Here I'm hunting for that submission. I know I said earlier I wasn't really hunting for anything, but I knew I was down and I just had to get something. So this was like my Hail Mary. And like I said before, like I've done a lot of turtle and front headlock stuff and back stuff as well this past month and a half. So here I'm practically forcing my way to get there, even though he knows what I'm trying to get. So at this point, I pull him onto my shoulder, so he's in between my thighs, and I get my hook in, but he's still then turtle, so I've not secured the position. So I come up in a second. You see me getting up, and you can't see, but I'm hand firing, and I get the choke, sort of. So I'm trying to squeeze here, then I roll to the side, and then I'm still squeezing, but then eventually he goes out. But you can see it better in this position. I roll and I'm squeezing, and my corner is telling me there's 10 seconds left. You can see how gassed I get. I'm screaming. I was shouting. Oh my goodness. I was so gassed because it was like literally 10-15 seconds left, and I get the sub. But he was okay after though. Harrison was sound. We spoke in the change rooms after, me and his teammates, and yeah, they said they really enjoyed watching the match. He said he loved it. It was a good match for him as well. I loved it. It was a good matchup. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna post another video soon with like a full match analysis breakdown showing what went well, what didn't go well. But yeah, guys, I'll see you next time.